Hello, and glad to have you here. Today, we're going to talk about day two of attraction. And today's angle is still looking at a group of followers who want to actually hear what it is that you have to say, what it is that you have to share with them. And I've got notes here, and so you'll see me looking down. I'm it's like it's kind of like stepping back into an old shoe since I haven't gone live in so long, but it's also a little bit unnerving. I don't want to say exactly like that, but because it never really bothered me that much before, but I don't know, I guess when you don't do it for so long, then I can fall back into what it is that I need to do, but it's just different. So maybe because it's new, and I get to talk to you guys. So wherever you're coming in from, let me know. Drop in the chat, wherever, and any questions or comments that you have. Your opinions would be greatly appreciated. Just to have an interaction here on what we're talking about today. And again, we're talking about attraction that has to do with growing a group of people that want to follow you because they like what it is that you share with them, the content that you give them, the entertainment, the education, the inspiration, all those things. We all need those things. And not having them all the time, I mean, I think they're readily available to me, but it's just not like it used to be, when I was a little younger and, out there all the time. And I was working a full time job with, being a nurse and what have you. So let me get to my notes because today I want to make sure that I go over, and I did talk about this a little bit yesterday, of building know, like, and trust. When you show that you care about those people that you want to speak to, those people that you want to help, and that's how I look at it, is helping those people that, and for me it's like, the people that are like me. So, that's really one of those things that was, it's difficult for some people to pick who it is that they want to talk to, who it is they want to follow them. For me it wasn't so much because I had just gone through so much and I wanted to just help somebody else to understand that was a better way, there was a different way, a more modern way. But before I go on with that, let me go on and introduce myself. For those of you that I haven't had the pleasure of meeting, my name is Cherie Woodard, and I help business builders and entrepreneurs to use social media to get prospects, leads, and sales in their business. And I do that in a variety of ways. I use attraction marketing, lead generation, as well as video marketing, and just wanting to make sure to give you updated, modern, and trending strategies and tips. So we're talking about, and please, chime in. Let me know if you have, comments about your opinion or questions, whatever that is, let me know. Just drop it in the chat and let's have a conversation. So, do you understand what I'm saying because we talked about attraction yesterday, and this is part two, and we're talking about it today, but more so on like I said before, about what is it that we want to say and why do we want to say it. And when I look at the things that I have written down here, the main thing is that I want to build relationships. I want to build know, like, and trust. I want people to be able to see me, know me, hear my voice, which is why I so love going live. You can see me, you can see that I'm not a bot, you can hear me. And I can remember, a while back, early on in my starting going live, there was another entrepreneur on, and she said she really thought the person that she was talking to was a bot, and she didn't realize it until I guess the conversation just progressed until where they actually had a meeting, on I can't remember if they used Messenger for a live meet or if they used Zoom. But it was just so funny because she said that's when she actually realized that the person was real, because I guess she had been in a situation where she kept running into bots and that kind of thing. But it was really kind of funny, it was funny, but it wasn't, because we shouldn't even have to, look at it like that. We shouldn't even have to think like that. I mean, what do you think about that? Um, I just, I hadn't really thought about that it could be a bot. I guess I didn't have as much um training or whatever. She had been, in the group that we're in the company that we're in, where it's a mentorship education company. She had been in here longer than me, so maybe she had had some different experiences with bots. And so for me, I was like, you didn't know she was real. It was really kind of funny, but yeah. So delivering, information and all those things that I mentioned earlier that are going to let people learn who you are, get to know you, get to like you, and then maybe even build a relationship on trust. So that is kind of what I'm leaning towards today. And in doing know, like, and trust, building that, there's certain things, certain tips here. I have 3 tips that I want to give you that are these are like core things that need to be done, that should be done, that I've done. I don't like should, but that I do. Let me put it like that. That I do and that I learned skills on, and am still continuing to grow in my skill sets of what it is that I share, how I share, and how I can help those people that I truly want to help. So I have number one, I want to make a connection. I want to, you know, start talking to someone because I'm interested in what it is that they, say, or because I want to post something that I think might be helpful to someone. And then thereby, attracting someone and then them making a comment to what I said, or answering question if I put a question out there, whatever that is, and then we're making a connection, and as we go on with making a connection, we start to have a conversation, and a lot of times, the conversation might start in wherever it was. I might be in a group, I might be on my news feed, I might be on my business page, my personal profile. It could be anywhere, because primarily the platform that I use is Facebook, and it would be, it's a great thing when you get a conversation going with somebody. And then I've had the experience of speaking with people live, and we've just talked, like, and became friends. And it's really something different. It's a different way you know um of building a following. It's, if they follow me, fine. If they don't, fine. But I want to reach out and get to know people and let them get to know me and build relationships. That's really important to me. And it's not just so that let me go to my number 2. It's giving value when I come online to do, a live, or when I'm doing a post or a story or something. I'm trying to let people know who I am, what I'm about, the type of person that I am, and then they may not like me. Everybody's not going to. They may love me, everybody's not going to. But, I figure if I put out, you know, myself, who I am, and let people get to know me and I get to know them, that's better than chasing people and doing the things that I was doing before, which I really didn't like. And it was, giving value without an ulterior motive is what I like doing. I love being able to do that and share, and not being able and not having to in the next few minutes say, well, so I have this business, or so I think you need to join me, or buy my stuff, as I mentioned yesterday, or come join my company, come join my, join me, join me, join me. I don't like to do that. I mean, of course, this is my business page. I do like, I do want to, eventually get into, that realm of my business, but it's not one of those things that's a make or break as far as building relationships for me. There are few people that I have built relationships with, and they're happy where they are, and I'm happy where I am. But we come together and cheer each other on as entrepreneurs in this space, in different spaces, in different niches. So, so value without an ulterior motive is the second tip. And then number 3, which is a real biggie for me, and I just want to share it with you. And I hope you're following me. I hope you understand what I'm saying. And it number 3 I have is solutions to people's pains and struggles, and things that you can help them with that will give them a win, that will allow them to see that this, particular thing that we were talking about that they were having an issue with, that what I maybe gave them a tip on was something that they could take and go with and run with right away and actually really help them. And, that really, it really makes me feel good. And it to help someone else and to have them not struggle like I was struggling, and to have them to find, something that solves maybe one problem for them, one issue for them, one pain or struggle. A way of actually learning that it's okay to talk to people and build relationships. It's okay not to go in for the kill, to go in for the sell, because we're more than that. We want to be able to talk to people and let them know that they matter. So those are the 3 things that I had to share today. And if you have any questions, if you have any comments, please you can drop them, whether you're catching this live or whether you're catching this on the replay. And still let me know where you're coming in from, and I can always give you a shout out later. I do go back and check. And but I don't want to keep you any longer, but I want you to have a pleasant and awesome day, and doing, whatever it is that makes you happy, and to remember to take care of yourself. I just, you know, I'm learning self-care, and I've been learning it for a little bit now, but I still have where I fall down and then I have to, or fall off the wagon and have to get back on and that kind of thing. But anyway, so that is what I had for today. So I'm going to go on and get off of here. If you have anything that you need to ask a question about or something, you can always connect with me in Messenger and I can answer your questions, or you can drop them in the chat and I can answer them, and we can go from there. So I'm going to go on and get off, and take care. And I will be here tomorrow and we will finish up on the tips and information that I have to share about attracting those people that are attracted to you, for you, and what it is that you have for them. So take care. Bye now.